back to Neon Lords of the Toxic Wasteland. Strap back in.
Oh, what is going on in the Neon Maniac world tonight? Hope everyone's having a good Saturday. Getting some games in this weekend and all that good stuff. Pretty much, the goal of this was to kind of dispel any rumors and put out officially what the second printing is going to be and what that would entail and all that good stuff. Get lively in the chat. I'll be checking it, answering some questions, going over all that stuff. And I was going to go, obviously not like maybe tonight do all the pages. I was going to go page by page and kind of, hey, yo, the beef in the house. Who's going to go over, I think, pretty close to page by page what to expect, possibly some ideas of what I'm gonna do with it, all that good stuff. With that being said, I'm going to head on over. So, Neon Lords core rules, pretty self-explanatory on that. All right, so obviously, if you could see, let's see how good it looks. Let me pull up the OBS. Yeah, it's not that bad. So, like, you can kind of see already starting with the second printing listed at the bottom there. Working on, like, it's a work in progress as we go. I don't know which edition this one actually is because it's just the random PDF. It's not the InDesign file, so I've added some things here and there, so go from there. All right, so Mutes and Mullets got the little thing. Probably going to add a new little blurb there, I think. Just a little extra, a little something, on that. If anybody ever, so I know editing, I'm gonna keep Ryan on there, but then obviously we're going to get some more editing done, fix up all the little stragglies, I guess, a little punctuation, and maybe get some somebody to help me with the words, make them look better. And see, I can't even talk, so how can I even write it? It's nice and neat and tidy. So, yep, special thanks. Probably going to be the same. Haven't decided. We'll figure it out. That stuff. That's the easy stuff. All right. The iconic original cover art that Moose did way back when it was just the playtest PDF, and then the some old crusty dude. Definitely keep that. It's one of my favorite pieces. It's a great layout. It'd be kind of cool to see the hammer come off. I don't know. That's a little nitpicking, but All right, table of contents. Well, it's going to have to change because I know for a fact extra junk is, like all the space trunkers must die is getting gone. Operation Cherry Bomb is gone and extra junk is gone. They will not be in the second printing. That space is being taken up by something else. Character creation, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Yep. So let's see. Introduction, pretty solid. I don't think I'm gonna change much on that. Probably. I think this can actually get a little bigger on the font size because that is definitely 10.5, 11, and that's 12. I would say. And the introduction part. I don't know. Can you see my cursor? Yeah. Okay. Coolio. So make that even. I'm sure. It's stuff like that. That's generally like what I'm looking to do is just kind of like tighten up the shot group a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like make it just like that much better because it's a good book. Obviously, I like it. So I just want to make it even better. You know what I'm saying? So it's just little stuff like that. And so, yep, pretty much gonna, keep this. Obviously, like, change out Like the Adventures of the Neon Wasteland is gonna just be the straight Space Bulk is the name of the adventure slash setting that is going to be added in the back, which I'll go over. So yeah, Neon Blast rolls the same rule of cool, saving throws, obviously. So like when it comes to like the rules of the game, they're not changing. They're going to be exactly the same. Like grit, agility, resolve, death, all the save throws are going to be named the same to the max. Total bummer, all the same. Okay. So here's one thing. It says roll 3d6 for each of your 6 ability scores when there's actually 7 abilities. So that's already changed in mine. I think I want to spruce, see, and then like try not to die. That die needs to get moved over. I kind of want to change that up a little bit because notice like when sometimes people get confused when it comes to like character creation. I've noticed. So one thing I'm possibly considering is kind of like making it a little bit easier to understand how to make a character, because some people, I mean, crazy as it is, this is their first RPG. It's weird, but yeah, so like it's a little foreign, some of the stuff. A lot of the times I assume like mentally in my writing too that like you already know like what an RPG is and all that stuff. So from there, yeah, change it up, I think. So because it's like, yeah, ability scores, 11 classes, class ability points. See, like I think I might swap those, put the class ability points, or just do it all 1 and 3 together. I don't know. Yeah, see, hairstyle, modifiers gained. Yeah, it's kind of like all over the place. So what is going on? Okay, I was lost for a second, but now I'm back, I guess. I don't know. I just saw it. But okay, I don't know what anybody missed or anything, but I'm going to keep talking. So, yep, so that's just little changes in the old steps. Alrighty. So when it comes to the prime ability scores, I mean, obviously burliness is going to stay, they're all going to stay the same. And I might make these a little bigger. I feel like they're a little small. Roll 3d6 for the character's burliness score. Roll 3d6 for character's prowess score. Measures, yep, swole. And then like maybe emphasize the fact that if you get an 18, you do get an additional bonus on stuff. I mean, I got I got all this space. Might as well just make it a little bigger. Emphasize it, yeah. And then this is new. I know. It's not. I don't think in the book. It's the roll under when called upon by a mighty Neon Lord to roll an ability check. A success is under your ability score, and a failure is above your ability score. And then the modifiers, that's like a whole nother thing. But so yeah, so probably when it comes to like this, I'll probably do like, maybe I do already have it. Spell checks. No. So probably add something about the roll under in the Let's Party section too, I think. So people kind of get a better idea. Rude Robbie being Rude Robbie. Endurance. Yeah, see, like we could pump these up a little bit, make them a little bigger. Yeah, no. So, as being said, there's messages going around. But, yep. So, basically, all right. I'm getting sidetracked here. All right. Class-based ability scores. I feel like most people get the idea of them. So, I really want to make it its own page to go over class ability scores a little better. But, I mean, I guess I could. I could cut that awesome Ross Hayes artwork and then put class-based ability scores, possibly. Because I could pump endurance up to there. Brains, attitude. Well, I could just do that. But I do like that computer. I don't know. See, this is the stuff I gotta think about. But it's just, I mean, the content is staying the same. It's just explaining things a lot better to where it's less confusing on some things. I feel 'cause sometimes people get a little like confused on it. I feel like I don't know. And then like sleaze, I think everybody kind of gets the basic idea of sleaze down pretty well. I think like the name itself just is so self-explanatory that people catch on to that. Fortune, it's in every other game. The bad luck table, gonna stay the same. So hairstyles, obviously gonna stay the same. It's like my favorite thing. So yep. Yeah, let's see. Maybe there's some like, you know, something spelled wrong, or I mean, this one needs to move up so they're equal. Other than that, they're good. Language, yeah, I mean that's just a basic. I know Dawnstar is eventually getting retconned out. Oh no, I think we decided to keep it, just to have it. You know, always have more, more options is always good. So yeah, I mean, pretty much this section all comes down to just simply like, yeah, see, like I'd like to fix this so like it's not just stuck on the shotgun. Fix the actual paragraph, and then probably just like some punctuation or some grammar errors. I'm sure there's a ton floating around in there. So yeah. Starting equipment. It's good stuff. It's down the line. See, like right here, here's a good example of that. Rad abilities font, I believe. Yeah, see, it's not the same as the ABILIDIs. Is not the same as the rest of the classes. That's a little catch. So that's got to get changed. So it's like it's unified. Everything is the same. You know, just little stuff like that. Yep. So I don't see any really change there. Cosmic Barbarian is gonna stay the same. Nothing crazy. Probably just some better explanation on dual wielding rolls. Well, roll twice to hit and for damage. Take the higher roll for both. Okay, so it's like whatchamacallit, having advantage, right? Isn't that what it's called in 5th edition? Advantage on the roll, disadvantage, I think, right? Yeah, so add the dual wielding bonus per level, okay? But then when you're juiced out, rage called juiced out when high on cosmic dust, add both damage rolls from dual wielding rather than taking the greater result. Yeah, it's like advantage, right? First guy I made is a Bruticorn. Love this game. Well, thank you. Rip and Destroy. Bruticorn, I like a lot too. He's one of my favorites. Well, I mean, I really like them all for all the like little things. But yeah, so breathing too heavy into the mic. Oh, yep, and crits on a 19 or 20, juiced out. So let's see. However, magical damage dealt frenzied Cosmic Barbarian is doubled 2 turns per use. Yep, and then their points table. I feel like everyone kind of gets a good idea how that works. Alrighty, so 6 shades. 2, 1, yep. Good stuff. I don't see any really glaring issues. 5th level. Yep, Cyber Skin. Yep, look at that. That's got to get fixed. That never fumble when using guns. See, I don't even know if anybody even knows that. Because it's so close that you can never fumble when using guns. That's I didn't even know that. So if Cyberskin blows up, yep, hit points. Might have to, okay, so a Cyberskin doesn't have hit points. Damage done to one gets taken out of their primary ability scores: burliness, brains, and agility. Cyberskin can determine which one of the damage is dealt to. Cyberskin has a 0 in any ability score they blow up. I mean, I feel like that's self-explanatory, but I'm sure somebody smarter than me can say it in a better way, surely. That's why they get paid money, right? So somebody just posted in the group. But yeah, the big thing was, I know, here, let me look real quick. People are asking questions. Oh, okay. Just about show enough. He's eventually going to make it to the game. It's one of my big things determined to do is get show enough in there. Class, maybe. Most likely a big baddie to fight makes more sense. So yeah. So choice of 89, fantastical. So fantastical, yeah. I mean, actually, I retconned fantastical. Wait, was it fantastical? I don't know, or I don't know. We'll get to it. So, yep. So that's just got to get changed. So that's good to look to see. Right, abilities looks good. Hearing, healing. Yeah, reading helps. Cannot heal through potions or magical means. They must take a full rest. Yeah, see, and yeah. So I would add in there vitality sticks as well, because that, because someone could say, well, it just says through potions or magical means. It doesn't say anything about vitality sticks. So change that up. Oh, see. So I'll be back. Cyberskin has their digital conscious tape installed on another Cyberskin. I feel like that needs to get cleaned up look wise. It's a little kind of far away right there. So RAM class points, RAM class data tapes, yep, class ability RAM, Cyberskin advancement table. As they don't level up, you get to, I mean, if anybody ever actually levels up in this game, you get to pick either beefy melee missile as you gain that, and then in each milestone you hit. Pretty cool stuff. It's a cool class. It's definitely on the more advanced side, I feel. You kind of really have to know RPGs. Maybe, I don't know. I could be just talking out of my ass about it, but it's not the first time. So that you got all your augmentation descriptions that you gain from those sick Cyberskin augmentations. All right, old Deathbringy looks pretty good. There's just that weird favorite dagger with engraved dragon on the blade, so that on is just in a weird spot, needs to get pushed down. Just mostly it's stuff like that, just little weird stuff that needs to just get addressed and fixed. And I know this is probably really boring. You want to get to the good stuff, figure out what it's going to get added. Well, I'm showing you. It's not what, I know there was a question in the group earlier about if there's going to be a POD or PDF of the addits, what's going to be different, but it's not like that. It's just little stuff's getting changed. No real hard rules. And I know there's spots where certain things just got forgotten to get filled out and they just get added. See, all this blank space bugs me every time. That's why everything's so jam packed. I always want to just fill the pages. So let's see. Red abilities looks fine. Prayer is known by level. Yep. So it's just stuff like that. Fallen Smiter. Yeah, I mean, all right. Go a little fast through these because, like I was saying, it's just little minor things. Star Spawn. War Wizard. Looks good to me. I mean, that's the problem, though, right? So I don't know what I'm doing. All right. So fresh to death section. I tried. I don't know. So I like everyone not wearing armor has an AC of 9. A PC punching with just their meaty hands does 1 point of damage. Chugging is always a bonus action. Boom. That's all you need to know right there. That's like 3 things that that always forgets. I try to do it as like huge as possible, but it's right there. So then, so a big change. Okay, this didn't get the change yet. This particular PDF version, which is fine. So silver pieces are getting nixed. So you see how there's like the staff is 5 silver pieces. I believe in the update it's just 1 gold piece now. Everything is just a gold piece. There's no silver, no breakdown. Just everything, just 1 gold piece or more, just to keep with the whole token vibe, stuff like that. And I wanted to say there was an issue with like a armor, but I don't see it now. It might have got addressed. There was something about one of the armors not having something, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just losing my mind. I don't remember. But it's all good. So armor looks good. Yep. Ninja throwing stars, blah, blah, blah. Range. No one's ever really out of that sweet spot of range. When I ever play, I'm sure there's games that it happens, but never really have to deal with the adjustments. Guns a go. So, one thing, was it the gun? I know there was a gun that was it a gun? Something was missing. Oh, yes, you're right there. The price of the light flamer, there is no price. And old Stubby has no price in this one. Stuff like that just like slip through the cracks. Just get, they've gotten updated to where they actually have prices. Stuff like that. So, definitely want that Death Viper. Just change that up. It looks just jumbled. So plasma flintlock, plasma pistol, OG shotty. So that's the big thing too, right? So cone damage. Oh, yeah, 1d8 plus cone damage 1d4. Does it even really ever actually explain cone damage? Or do I just always assume? You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I want to do is show like what each like I don't know what the word would be for it. Like so like if you look at cone it says recoil cone. I thought one of them was like blaster. You know, like this cone of fire. Cone does less damage, is one-handed. I know, like I want to like show like what cone damage does. You know, rather than like, because it's supposed to be like the guy in front, like if you're looking at like the squares, right? The guy in front takes the 8, And then the diagonals, like, hold on. The diagonals both take the 1d4. I don't think that's explained anywhere. I could be wrong, but I will make sure that's addressed. I feel like, yeah, and the big thing too was the scatter table isn't even done right. Like I'm an idiot, and I didn't like want like that. It's been updated and added, but like the 1, 2, 3, 4, like so 1, 1 doesn't exist, and like like it's missing a whole like row and column, which it's been fixed. It's been fixed and added to the current PDF that's available on DriveThru, and I want to say it's the one that's in the Dropbox. I'll double check on that. But yeah, so I would love like a line of like over the head shot, like Contra style, and show like weapon blast patterns, I guess you could say. Like this is what like this kind of weapon looks like. This is what cone damage looks like kind of like that. That's a major, like one of like the three major things that are going to be different is just better explanation on stuff like that. So let's get old Bixby's fantastical items under the counter. Yep, that's good. Got your loyalty cards. Hopefully people are using those. So one thing that always drove me crazy was how these two columns aren't even. So I really want to I would like to add more items to where it makes it even, but I don't know if I can do that in good. I don't see why not. More along the lines of just like I wouldn't want to piss too many people off, just like adding way too much stuff and then like feeling like they're forced into buying the second edition. Or see, second printing. It's not a second edition, second printing. Yep. So explanations of the items, sure. I feel like same thing. There's nothing too crazy. 6 shades, again, nothing crazy other than probably I don't think anything was SP'd in there. Nope. The Bros for Hire. Bros for Hire. Yeah, like nothing crazy. Nothing changing in there. I can't really see. Parties rep. Big game mechanic that I think ever really gets used because it's more of a campaign thing. Like the longer the party goes, the party's rep determines what people think of them, generally like who they're hiring. If it's easy, like the more murder hobo they are, coming back with dead meat shields and stuff, the less they're likely to be able to hire more people. It just kind of deters just reckless behavior, I guess. It's just being like, oh well, meat shield just blow up, no big deal. So, yeah, mercenaries. Wouldn't mind some added art. I don't see why like that wouldn't be a thing we can do. Just get some updated art on some things. That'd be kind of cool, right? Just do like these monitors though. Yeah, so no problems here. Pricing out a mercenary. The +1 adds additional 10 golds because just, I mean, obviously like the Necroblade dude's gonna be crazy expensive because he's OP. But really, other than that, spell casting. Okay. I know, like, there's always some questions about how to spell pool gather. Maybe not spell pool gather, but just like casting in general, maybe. There's always something when it comes to, but it's one thing that I'll address, clean up the language a little bit, make it more user friendly, I guess, if you will. So I know there was some questions David brought up about some spells that were a little shaky. So there's going to actually be some changes in the spells, because he was saying, so Magic Missile, you can add more chaos points to make like more darts, right? So you can scale it with adding points. But then if you go to level 2, and then is it level 2? Yeah, Zagraz Comets. It's a level 2 spell, but statistically does worse, because rather than a puny little magical dart, deals 1d10 vile damage. So realistically, like, does vile damage really matter against a monster? You know, because like, what is it? Who cares? I guess if they mutate, because it could actually, like, it's not really worth it. So that's kind of gonna get revamped just a little bit, just to kind of make it like a little bit more better than Magic Missile, because then what's the point of having Zagraz's Comets, I guess. So, because I guess realistically, yeah, like vile damage, who cares, right? Who cares if old mutant turns mutant E more, I guess. Alright, so I think that was like the big one. Let me look. Terror to the eyes, Vitrolic Strike, Miasma, Carnage, Misery Blades, Super Snack Attack, Zagraz's Floating Disc of Death, After Death. Yeah, so I'd like some more, definitely like some more like spell effect art for sure. I feel like that with this area would benefit from that. Maybe some more like flavorful stuff in some of these, like Plasma Blast to just a good old fashioned blast of pure chaos energy. That's blast attack. This blast attack deals 1d12 vile damage. See, like, okay, like, do they really need to do vile damage? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something I kind of got to look at and see if it's really worth it. So, let's see. Was there another one? I don't remember. Psychic Manifestations. I don't feel like there was anything really crazy that stuck out. Maybe? I don't know. It's one of those things. Hex. I think it was like War with. So the auras, right? So that was kind of a thing. So duration is 1 turn per Holy Smiter level, right? So you cast it, and then that's it. Then you're just going to lose it, because you can't. So there's got to be a way, right, to be able to cast the aura and attack. I know, like, I've house ruled it to where that's okay, but it needs to be like universal. So I don't know if that would go like over here somewhere, or if it would just like be like duration, like cast, like if they can cast it, and I don't see why it wouldn't be a problem if they can cast it and attack in the same turn. That's kind of like what the Holy Smiter does. So that's something, the auras, like, because that's like a whole big thing for the Holy Smiter are auras. They're like auras in every single level. So they got to be able to cast them and use them the same turn, or else there's no point, especially at first level. It's like, okay, well, this sucks. I can't use it. So that's got to get addressed, which, I mean, that's like little stuff, you know. So excellent, most excellent of adventures. If you got any questions in the chat, you know, just ask. I will answer. All two of you. So, minimal skill checks. Let's see. Most things that happen within the neon waste can be sorted out with a good explanation by a PC. There are, however, times when a skill will need a check. In that case, refer to the closest ability score that corresponds to that action, strength, brilliance, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Roll under. Skills are a roll under test. That means that a PC rolls a d20 and the outcome must be tied or under the ability score that they've been asked by the Neon Lord to roll for. Perfect. Yeah. Look, note, if anything grants a bonus to a skill check, that should be noted that it gets subtracted from the roll since it's a roll under test. It's right there. Light and darkness, types for natural sight, infravision, smell-o-vision, meat vision. I don't think enough things have smell-o-vision, personally. True sight, what humanoids see in the dark? Nothing. Exactly. Torch, lantern, stay bright, chem sticks. So yeah, I mean, pretty good. So here's a big thing too, is the breaking down doors. So you got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 base classes in here. So I got to keep remembering that, like, classes keep getting added. Obviously they're not going to get added to this because that would be silly, but they need to be put into the like the Ape Warlord. Like, what can Ape Warlord break down, you know? So I got to add it to the actual classes. That's something I got to remember. Swoosh doors, carrying slots and encumbrance. Don't really ever go, who cares? Some people like all that. So this beautiful wall of text definitely needs to get updated. So yeah, total bummer. You know, these. So this dope art is probably gonna just get pushed out because I just needed a filler. I got stuff to fill now, you know. Reaction tables. See, like, it's just like that stuff. So just like, you know, like wordings, quality of life updates, making the layouts look neater, tidied up, little update in the art here or there where I can get away with without really breaking Moose's back, but you know, that's what he's there for. Traps, yep. Lasting injuries table. Fantastical items. So one big thing, let me see if it's in this one. One big thing that I do want to, that I know I had to change. I just don't remember where it is. Oh, crap. I already passed it. It is the game mode section. Game mode section. I know that's like right in the beginning. Yep. Saturday morning mode talks about each player choice of an exotic weapon to your starting equipment. So exotic weapons were what fantastical weapons were called, and they got changed to fantastical but got stuck being called exotic weapons. But I retconned that into where an exotic weapon is any mundane weapon with an added +2 to hit and +2 to damage. Boom. Easy fix. But yeah. So still, you know, like I said, everything's maintaining here. Let's see if this one got the... I don't think this one got the change. It might have. Nope. See, so Space Truckers. Yeah, and the one I'm working on, all this is like completely ripped out, and Space Bulk is going in. This is going out, and the Great Monster Maker Contest of 2022 winner will be here in their creation, and whoever wins it, which don't forget to you know, submit something to that, and we'll figure out a winner here close to probably during the Kickstarter. And this is all getting torn out. Don't need it anymore. Bonus adventure's gone. I kind of want to update the character sheet, make it a little cooler looking. But yeah, like this beneath all that's getting taken out, and then there's going to be an expanded. So like an expanded PDF of all the adventures with added stuff and like director's cuts and all that cool stuff added to it. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Like, I'm not going to sit here and go too in depth and crazy. It's just minor, boring little details, like quality of life changes. I say it all the time. Quality of life changes, grammar, punctuation, and the Space Bulk setting adventure. So what? Maybe like in an episode of this, I guess, episode or whatever. Maybe in another like fireside chat, we can sit down and talk about Space Bulk more. But I'm not gonna like totally get into that right now because there's a lot going into that. It's gonna be big, and like Moose said in the chat too, that like Space Bulk will be available to like people who don't want to like back this second printing, which is fine. You know, well, we're gonna have be like an add-on or something that you can buy that maybe like if they want to, you know, like help support but don't want the actual another copy, they can just get like the stuff that they're missing. You know, it's an idea. Stretch goals. You know, I'm open to them. So if anybody's got any ideas of what they want to see, you know, feel free to let me know. There's gonna be some add-on stuff, like I know they were talking about a more expanded, better DM screen. Oh, excuse me, and I'm down for that, but it's gonna be an add-on. It's not gonna be a stretch goal, because it'd have to have like new art. So, but oh man, I don't know. See, I don't know what all this stuff is. It's like all new over here now that we finally hit the affiliate. I don't know what any of that means, but we're going to find out. I don't know what's going on. There was like an ad thing. I hit it. I don't know if anybody can hear me as I sit and talk. Don't know. It's interesting. But I mean, you'll be able to hear it on YouTube though, because it'll just be me sitting here reading stuff. But we'll see. And boom. I don't know if we're back, but whatever. It's interesting. This new affiliate ad stuff. I don't know how I feel about it. But yeah, I'm not going to waste anybody's more time unless anybody has any chat questions about it. I don't know. It's all kind of up in the air. I'm actually like just building the Kickstarter page about it. Don't know what we're going to do in terms of like promotion and stuff and show off. But yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody's got any questions. So really, it's more along the lines of just putting it out there and explaining on what everything is and all that good stuff. So I'm going to sign out here. And if anybody has any questions, you know, get a hold of me on Facebook, Insta, email. You know, I'm all over the place. So you know where to find me if you need me. With that being said, peace out. Have a good night. Talk to you guys later.
Neon Lords of the Toxic Wasteland will be right back. But first, a word from our sponsors.